Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Mohammed and you're watching Talk with Khan YouTube channel. So if you're watching me for the very first time, then please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so that notifications reach early on your cell phone. So let's get started. As you all know that me and Mujahid has been collaborating from the few months, and we have been bringing much more content to really help and add value to a lot of people. So now I welcome Mr. Mujahid again. Hi, Mr. Mujahid. Hope you are
Hi,
doing good.
excellent. I'm doing on top of the world. Thank you so much.
That's wonderful. So let's get started with today's amazing topic with amazing content, which really helps a lot of people because this session will be really going to help you a lot. So if you have any distractions, then pause it or stop those things and please concentrate for the next 10 to 15 minutes because that really going to change your life. So let's get started. So I would like to know from Mr. Mujahid because he has uploaded few videos few from last few months, and I would like to know what are the most effective attitudes that if you really want to reduce your life risk, depression, and emotional illness. So over to you, Mr. Mujahid. Please let us take us deep into this so that our audience can know much better about this.
Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Khan. Hi, good morning. I'm in front of you, and Mr. Khan has popped up with a beautiful one subject that's called attitude. Yes, it's a attitude is a very interesting for me and very professionally, which is I have designed for 3 days course on building professional attitude. So for more information, you can log on to my website or ping me in the comment of this video. So we'll get back to you with a special discounted offer. So before going that one, attitude, attitude matter the most. And you might be know the signs that a success, you have a little words and attitude is 100%, rest all is there. You know that all mathematics science is there. And almost in all other videos you might have come across this attitudes matter the most. So and everyone's having attitude. Now the question comes, sir, I want to do something, but that person is showing a attitude. I want to do this. See that his attitude, she her attitude. I don't like her. I don't like her. See that attitude. So that means that attitude matter the most, and still people are not happy with attitudes. And now, what is the science behind it? That people talk about attitude and still nobody likes attitude. Attitude is 100%. Still people don't like. He's showing attitude. He's showing attitude means what? Don't you think that seeing his attitude, you're also having that attitude? Obviously, how you see your reflects on you. Now I'm having an expressions. If you see that here, okay, he's having some attitude. What does it mean that you're liking or disliking? Everyone has an attitude, but matter the most that attitude is inspiring you or reject, keeping away from that crowd. You have an attitude, everyone has an attitude, everyone carries an attitude. That attitude either is inspiring to the crowd or that attitude is keeping away from the crowd. The crowd could be your friends, family, relatives, and etc. etc. Who would it doesn't matter. So that again I'll talk about transforming that attitude. Instead of keeping away from the crowd, just inspiring to the crowd. Now you might be having that how one can transform an attitude from keeping away from the crowd to the inspiring to the crowd. That's impactful attitude. You have an attitude. Are you bringing an impact, or your self-image is going down based on your attitude? Just check it out. You say that I am very good, people are not behaving with me rightly. Oh, people are not behaving with you rightly means what does it mean? Your attitude is right, others people is wrong? No, absolutely. No people are wrong, but you are not inspiring them. That's where you are keeping yourself away from that crowd. That's it. So that attitude you are carrying in terms of family, friends, wherever you are, you have some attitude. Everyone has an attitude, but only thing that one, do you really require to transform? Okay, if you say, hey, see how he's showing his face, his attitude, see his attitude. That's how people express. What does it mean? That attitude is keeping away from the crowd. Still, you can impact same crowd by transforming or changing your attitude. So you cannot modify according to your like. You have to modify or change your attitude as per your desire. People change their attitude according to the situation and according to the people. And actually, we need to change our attitude according to our desire. What your desire, what is your inner calling is saying to you. For example, hey Mujahid, you have a power to impact world. To bring the more impact in the world, you need to bring changes in your attitude. That's what my inner true calling. So according to that desire, I am changing my attitude from ordinary to the extraordinary, from common attitude to the professional attitude. If you have an impactful attitude, your network will go beyond your boundaries. Otherwise, it will keep you away from the crowd. Now, in this 21st century, you cannot isolate yourself that I'm the best. Saying I am the best, you cannot isolate yourself. You need to bring the changes in the world. You need to bring the changes in your mindset. You need to bring the changes in your educations. You need to bring the changes in your information right now you're carrying. Unless until bring the changes in your informations in your brain, the mind will never accept you that you need to change your mindset. To change your mindset, you need to bring the information into the brain. Mindset will change, the mindset will change, your behavior will change. When the behavior will change, your attitude will change. When the attitude change, you will making a more impact in the world. So that professionalism is required. Professionalism is not required only in the profession, it requires in the family, personal circle, family circle, friend circle, and also social circle. We have three circles. One is social circle, one is professional circle, one is a personal or family circle. In this three circle, we need to change or transform. I said right, you said right, but you didn't say rightly. I am expecting right thing, but you're not expecting in the right way. Either you see from your parents, you are expecting right. Are you expecting in the right way? Math questions come. So you lose that your attitude doesn't like your siblings or your friends. Or in your profession, this is the rules I need to follow. That's fine. You are talking about the rules. Are you talking the rules in a right way? That's little changes is required. So this small changes in your attitude, it matter the most. And fortunately, the attitude, professional teaching attitude, I think hardly find in the world. If anybody wants to learn this professionalism in your attitude, we need to change your information or whatever you're filling in your brain, you need to bring the changes first and adopt the skills, then transform your attitude. Unless until you change your information or knowledge into the brain, your mind will not adopt the skill. When the mind will not adopt the skills, our physical body will not change your attitude. Right now, in my talking way, you might be understanding my attitude matter the most, more than my content, the way I'm putting the word in front of you. It all is possible by changing the information in our brain right now, what we are carrying. That's called unlearn and relearn, which I said earlier in a previous video. So unless until you unlearn and relearn, you will not develop the skill. If you don't develop the skill, you don't develop an attitude. When you don't have an attitude, with attitude is the only thing which is 100% matter the most in the world. Wherever you go, whatever you do, people will see your attitude. That's called behavior. See his behavior. Otherwise, see his behavior. Wow, both the matters. When someone sees you, see his behavior. Someone says he'll see you, wow, see his behavior. So this is a matter the most. What you say, nobody cares. How you say, everybody counts, because we are the emotional creature. We take all positive in the brain, all negative to the heart. That's how we have defined. Our brain has designed such a way. Actually, we have to take success into the heart, failure into the mind. But we take failure into the heart, success into the mind. And then we take negative in the mind, positive into the heart. Actually, we take positive into the mind. But we take more negatives because our brain is filled with negativity. Still, our brain is mammalian brains, which is 10,000-year old. Still in 21st century, people are carrying that mammalian brain. You might be wondering what I'm saying. You just go to the any information, you will come to know about it. Still you want to learn, you can come back to my training programs. I'll teach you why our brain will never accept what our desire says. Our brain never accepts what our desire says, but your desire says. सब कहते हैं ना, दिल की सुनो, listen to the heart, listen to the heart. People follow the brain only. But say, listen to the heart, you will succeed. If you want any success in the life, listen to the heart. But the person who says himself is listening to the brain. Because we are mammalian brains. We are not evolved so far. It requires some brain neurosurgery, which I do in my workshops. But you have to rewire your brain. You have to do the plastic surgery of neurons by doing different activities. By practically involving, we are changing our physical behaviors. Suddenly you're depressed, you change instantly, you can be in a happiness, you convert it. That's an activity is required. A lot of movie has taught that's an attitude. So unless until you bring the changes, you can't bring the professionalism in your life. The changes in attitude is required. I'll give one more beautiful example. See, as you want something, if you want something, you have something, desire that it's popped up in mind. It pops in your heart. Yeah, I can do this. Take an example of money only. I have a capacity to earn 10 lakh rupees a month, which I am worth of it. That desire has popped up from your heart. Now, when desire says yes, when you have it, take action to do it. Okay, now that before taking actions, you again start calculating. Is it risky? Challenging? No. If something goes wrong, what happened? My survival, my daily bread and butter, that bloody sentence everyone uses, my daily bread and butter. Oh, you are living only for bread and butter? You're born for bun and butter? Then why this desire is popping up from the heart? See that your attitude for yourself, towards yourself, so negatively impacting every day from the brain. Oh, it's risky, I can't do it. Something goes wrong, who is my entire family suffer? I'm the responsible person, I should take care of everyone. So I can't take a risk. We should be very, very careful. We have to think multiple angles. We have to think negative, positive, both. Wow. You have to think negative, positive, both. And you want only positive, but you think only negative and positive. Both we have to see, no pros and consequences. We have to see. The more you see, you see the same thing. If you see consequences, pros, you get pros. If you see cons, you will get the cons. What you see, you will get it. What you feel, you will get it. What you say, the God will reward you. If you want positive, look only positive. It doesn't matter. If something goes wrong, that means that you have a negative feeling. That means your attitude towards yourself for your desire, you are having against sabotaging your desire. You are holding, you are restricting, you are stopping yourself. You have, when you desire says that I have a capacity to earn 10 lakh rupees a month, take action and do whatever it takes. If anything comes in your mind, tell your brain to just shut up. But your brain says, I know, I have studied this and this. How can I? No, 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 no. The brain says, that means that you have to unlearn that whatever the filled information in your brain to relearn something different. So you can take action accordingly. So that attitudes is once negative towards you, same thing, it will repent to the it's crowded also. In front of whoever it may be, brother, sister, family, friend. Even you behave with an animals in the same way. Even the dog is there, you behave with the dog also with the same attitude. If the brother is there in front of you, you behave with the same attitude. Your friends are there, same attitude. Even your clients is there. Subordinate means you will blast everything. Hey, he's my subordinate. He should listen to me. Otherwise, I'll fire him. Blah, 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 blah. You are expressing your everything because you have some desire. Your brain says you can't do it. Your anxiety, stress, and that stress you are removing. See, negative towards your own attitude feeling, negative attitude feelings within yourself, you are expressing in the crowd the same attitude of negativity. How you will develop? For that, you have to understand your self-worth first. When the heart says, heart is always speaks truth. Listen to the heart, take action, do whatever it takes. Everyone says, in every books are there, in every religions are there, every guru, mullah, swami, everyone says the same thing. But when you want to take actions, everyone tell you that don't take risky. Everyone pulls on. I mean, India's the biggest problem is that बेटा तुम कहाँ ऊपर जा रहे हो, नीचे आ जा, गिर गया तो हाथ पैर टूट जाएंगे, मेरी तरह आराम से इधर ही जमीन पे रहो. हाउ मच यू नो डू दैट मच. तुझे कितना मालूम है उतना ही कर. हवा में मत उड़, गिर जाएगा, मर जाएगा, टूट जाएगा. अगर कैटरपिलर को बटरफ्लाई होने तक, if you fly, you may die. You be here. You don't see the caterpillar never become a butterfly. So you have a butterfly quality and living a caterpillar life. That's an attitude. So change your perspective towards yourself within your feelings and attitude. Start impacting yourself so you can impact to the crowd. Inspiring yourself to inspire your others. Transform within yourself your feelings so you can transform outer world. Everything starts from the inner. Unless until you, that inner feeling attitude should come positivity always, always, always. So you can repeatedly do it. So now question comes, what to do, what to do, what to do, all those things, good things. But only thing is that only again, I'll repeat, whatever you're feeling or information, try to change it. Don't try to change it and just change it. Your information is not supporting you, change it. Replace that information. Unless until you replace, you cannot replace your positioning, you cannot replace your attitude, you cannot bring the professionalism. The professional attitude is more important because in the world of 21st century, everyone to pursue in their life to the highest level, they need to do networking, and networking with a human being, and human people are emotional creature to emotional creature will only learn through your attitude, not by from your words or information. Information is required, your words is required, your communication is required, your conversation is required, but Above all, how you put it, that attitude is most important. I have designed the 3 days course, which is how to transform your professional networking attitude, which help you to evolve yourself so you can take your professional attitude to the highest level, in a peak level, so you can immerse yourself to the biggest level. Yes.